Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday evening to you all, and welcome to Sao Paulo, Brazil, for round 5 in season 4 of Tier 2 here in 7 Gear Racing. I'm Kaninch. Yes, that's right, I'm not racing. And tonight, I actually have a partner with me, the legendary owner of 7GR himself, Jake. How are you tonight, mister?
I'm good, thank you. I bet it's nice to commentate
Yeah.
with someone for once.
How was Monaco last night? Must have been a bit daunting by yourself with a track like that.
It wasn't too bad. It was not as bad as I
Yeah,
thought it was going to be fair. I think it was
of course.
10 finishes at least, so...
If you want to watch Tier 1, we are of course on YouTube. Just search for 7GR, 7th Gear Racing. You'll find us nice and easily. We've got both Tier 1 and Tier races on there. But tonight we focus on Tier 2. On 5. At the moment, sunny Brazil. Brazil, of course, one of those races where you can get a bit of rain in the mix. So we'll see if that will come into play. Pole record round here for Tier 2. Is from last season, Brendan. We got a 107.584. The overall lap record is by Mr. Legendary with a 106.739. So we'll see if any of these drivers can get close to that tonight. Any of these drivers, you think you'll get any close to that, Jake?
Well, obviously, Willits and Vaughan, very good at qualifying, as we've seen this season already. 2 each.
Yep.
But yeah, I think the time will be beat today on this game. It's a lot faster as we see the cars come out now. Looks like they've gone for the mediums.
Oh, so they're going for the alternate strategy. Any idea what the tyre degradation's like here around here tonight? I didn't get a good check in my rush.
I'm not too sure to be fair, because I haven't raced on here either.
Of course, Brazil is one of those tracks that does have a high tyre deg. So if you can get in the top 10 on mediums, then it's definitely the way to go. But of course, if people are starting on mediums, it looks like the race could be starting dry at least. That would, I guess, would be the hint that drivers are getting to us anyway. We don't know what the forecast is, but people going on mediums kind of suggests the race is going to start dry.
Yeah, hopefully. Had a wet race in Italy a couple of weeks ago for Tier 2. That was quite a good race actually.
Oh, is that a Haas on just stuck on the track? That's weird. It was fresh Urban. He was just sitting still. I think he was just trying to get out of the way. Luckily, someone goes through. Otherwise, that would have been a very big accident. A little bit more of admin tonight. We've got 2 debutants in Crouchy. What's his name? I can't even see his name on it. Oh yeah, SF on Crouchy and in the Ferrari, and Mr. Funky Panda in the Alfa Romeo. So we'll hopefully see what these guys can bring to the lead.
Yeah, hopefully they can have a good show.
So we've got a lot of cars out on track, which is not that usual to be honest. So maybe we could have some rain later on in the session. I mean, Toto Wolff's in the pits, and he's a good indicator of what the weather might be like. If it's going to be rain, he's usually out there. The fact that he's still in the pits.
As you say that, Toto has just sent me a message with the forecast.
Oh.
Well, he sent me a picture, can't really see, but it looks dry, but there's a bit of overcast towards the end.
Oh, and there we go. Vaughan sets the first lap, 107.0. So that's already half a second quicker than Brendan managed on last year's game. As Joel goes second.
Yeah, I don't even just saw that, but has actually been disqualified from the session for facing the wrong way.
Oh, excellent. That's what we like to see. I imagine he had a spin and then run into the grass. There's been quite a lot of that this year, hasn't there, in this year's game? You kind of spin off the track and gives you a penalty. Oh, Finley, the first man into the 6s with 169.85. So, only 2 tenths off last year's pole time. How about when it's season validated? How about Mr. Crouchy? How's he doing? He's got quite near the end. Adam's just starting his lap. Dylan on his out lap. Yeah, anyone else on a fast lap? What about Rob? Where is he?
Yep, last week's winner.
Yep. In the chaotic race that was Baku.
Yep.
I think we should hopefully see a few more finishes tonight than we did last week. But we all know anything can happen at Baku.
Yeah, of course, Rob was a fourth different winner of this season, so hopefully it's a fifth one tonight to keep the championship.
4 winners in 4 races, mimicking the. I can't remember what year it was. Was it 2006 when Maldonado won in Spain, and there was like 7 winners in the first 7 races?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Right, Rob's time 107.4. So a lot of these, obviously Brazil is a short track, so a lot of these times are going to be very close. Having said that, Lenny with a 108.4. I don't think you'll be happy with that lap. He definitely wants to go again.
Yeah, must have had a mistake.
And actually quite a few drivers on the mediums actually. Kevin Miller, I wonder if he'll go, well, he's 12th now, so when it's 106.8, he joins Finley up there in the 6s. Did Vaughan go around again? Yeah, he's third with a 7.0, so the 2 pole meisters of tier 2 are currently first and third. Finley currently splitting them. I've got a yellow flag in sector 3. Obviously, you get a lot of yellow flags in qualifying as cars tend to get out of the way of each other.
Yeah, Rob decided to go for another lap on themselves.
All of the evades even validated. So he got a 109.0, but obviously that's invalidated, so a bit slower. Paul's on a Poggi Porter. He's still on his lap as a medium runner. Let's see what kind of lap he can do. Sounds like he'll be pitting. He is. He's pitting because he wasn't on the throttle. Toto Wolff is out on softs. He's invalidated his lap. So that's probably another turn 1. Expect to see a few penalties tonight. I mean, it's a very easy track to kind of extend the track, and especially chicane.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Yeah, turns 1, 2, and 3. Very easy to cut the corners. Funky Panda going 4th on his first lap.
Yeah, pretty good.
First lap from him. Bashuka, who I believe won round 1, didn't he?
Yeah,
so he'll be looking for another performance.
Had race tonight. DNF last
look
week.
At Paul 10th, 107.6 on those mediums. That's a good lap, you know. I have to say, Paul's had a lot of struggles at the start of the season, especially with the forced feedback issues with his fast master wheels. So hopefully this race could be a bit turning point for him. Especially if he's still got another 4 or 5 cars below him. I want to set a lap. One of those is Waves, who's just started his lap on the set of mediums.
Yeah, a couple of these boys got an extra lap on his soft as well. You see it there. 2 laps, 3 laps.
What I've noticed in this game a lot of time is sometimes you can actually get a better lap on the second lap. However, that does come with the price of having more wear, of course. And as we said before, Brazil is a heavy track. Do you know, I've just noticed, Willis, as fast as that was on a pair of mediums.
No, I think that's on soft. Yeah, if you switch to the best on detail, it'll go to softs.
Oh, there we go. Oh, not that worried me. So, does he think he can go quicker on mediums? That's definitely a bit bold from him. Jesus. Toto Wolff goes 6th on his fresh stuff. So our championship leader is on it tonight. Looking to see what Toe can do. We know Toe, and he'll be the first to admit this. He knows he's not the fastest in the field, but he's one of those guys that's just there, consistently picking up the points. If you make a mistake, he'll be there to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
Which is why he's currently top of the table on 55 points. Finley is currently 10 points behind him on 45. Rob, last week's winner, is currently sitting on 43 points. Vaughan is on 39 points, and you've got myself in 5th on 36 points. So if you're wondering why I'm not racing, it's pretty much I'm away from work the whole of September, so there's no point in me racing and giving my seat up to a person who actually might be able to trouble the championship contenders.
Yeah, I was going to say, Toto is very good at strategy as well, like some tyres last and
He is, although he doesn't have me in the party this week, so he doesn't have my insight.
Like, Italy is a good example. The safety car come out, the whole field, apart from himself, Lenny, Joel, switched to the dry tyres a few laps early, and then the whole field pitted when the safety car came in. And number 3 just had a free pit stop, basically, ahead of the whole field.
Yeah. That was a Monza, wasn't it?
Yeah. Podge Porter crosses the line, gets P10.
So Paul has come out on a set of softs, so he obviously, well, he's got softs ready in the pit, so when he comes out, he'll we can set a quick out on Crouchy. He's so everyone in the top 12 set a fast lap, and I'm going to leave it on that before I get confused. Adams invalidated. How's Lenny doing? Lenny is a 10th up in sector 1. I imagine it'll be sector 2 or 3 where he made a mistake then.
It's a busy track in sector 2 at the minute.
It is. Let's see how committed he is from here. Down 1 gear. Hugs the apex quite nicely.
Looks like Rob's with part of the session. Don't know what's happened there.
Yep, same as Crouchy. And they retired on track. It's not exactly a place where you'd think they would retire, to be honest. Actually, yes, there are 2. Yeah. Right then, what can Lenny do? Sector 2. He's only 4 tenths up. So this could be another bad lap for Lenny. Let's see what he can do as he goes over the line. Maybe Brazil's just not one of his favourites, as he sets a... Look at that, 1.7.8, so he's 5 tenths quicker, but only sees him going to 15th. But having said that, he's a second off the pace, and, you know, half second will put him up in the top 10. So he's got enough time to do another lap, has Lenny. So I'm sure he'll take that opportunity.
So Williams Paul's about to start his flying lap, as well as Vaughan.
Yep, Finley has just come around the last corner. He's about to set another lap. Him and Winnett's the only 2 guys in the 106s at the moment. He does all look at 107.8, 106.780, so 0.04 off the overall lap record back in qualifying. So great lap there from Finley, showing some real pace. As we see KLF Fury go into third, the third man now in the 106s. Vaughan's invalidated his lap, so that's bad for him. What about Killer Miller? Starting. Funky Panda.
Looks like Paul's going to be the next one to set a time. He's 3.5 tenths up at this time.
He is.
We're in about P8 in a minute.
Up goes the DRS. He hugs the left to do a shorter lap, and he improves, but he doesn't move up as late. He stays in 12th.
Yes.
I didn't see him move up, but he improved by 6 tenths. Odd. Right, what about your face? He's 7 tenths up. He's on the softs now. He wants to be near the front. He's about to cross the line. What lap can he do? Will he hug the left? No, he goes over to the right from the evasive line, and it's 8th position. Alongside his teammate there on row 4.
Funky Panda. His debut now a 10th up. He's going to go into the 6s.
Let's see what he can do. He does. He goes further. 106.8. Very good up there from Mr. Funky Panda. I keep wanting to say funkypigeon.com.
It looks like
funkypanda.com.
Yeah, looks like Joel's going to join the 6s as well. He's up on his time.
He is. He hugs the left.
Goes second.
Look at that. So we've now got 5 drivers in the 6s. So very competitive field. Stands as Vaughan. Look at that. 106.6. The official fastest lap. He's overtaken Legendary's lap. Stonking lap there from Vaughan.
And when it went faster there, he got up to P2. Ahead of Finley.
He did. Slightly improved this time. Anyone else doing a lap? No. How's Bashika? No, he's invalidated. How about Adam? Oh, Adam's 3 temps up. That's not troubling the front 5 or 6. But it will certainly take him up a position or 2. He does, he jumps Rob, so he's up into 14th. Fresh Erbium is on his out lap. So not a lot of track action at the moment, as the guys will be gearing up for their final runs.
Yeah, just Dylan smashed me his net cut out, so he's back in the lobby now. Hopefully he'll get a timing.
I didn't even see him leave, to be honest. The streaming thing is down the bottom of the screen, so I can't even tell he left.
No, I didn't see
did
it
wonder
either.
why he had a set of time.
Again, a lot of traffic. Sector 2. Wade is on his outlap.
I think Bashika's just started a fast lap. I think he might be the only guy on a fast lap, because Podgy Porter just started a fast lap behind him as well. And then he's still in the pits. Urban's in that one, isn't he?
Podgy Porter's out. Don't know what happened there. He's retired.
That's a bit of an odd place to retire. Coming out of turn 3 there, maybe he went a bit wide. He's certainly on the right there, isn't he?
Yeah.
So no improvement from Podgy Porter.
Nearly won the race last week. Got second.
He did.
He just needed
Very
one
close.
more lap.
Yeah.
And he would have got it. Rob held on.
I think we all needed one more lap, didn't we, Rambaku?
Crap. Just still in the top 10 with the mediums at the minute.
The game's telling me that Bashika's done 4 laps on this set of tyres. That can't be healthy.
I think,
As he-
on his best
as
one
he goes
is,
faster.
definitely.
Oh, there you go. So he's done 2 laps on these tyres now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, goes into 107.0. Puts him up into 8th position. Lenny on his out lap. Oh, I bet he's wondering where the pace has gone.
I think our time's wrong again, because it's a lot of cars now leaving the pits.
There'll be another 2 laps. Yeah, you got all over you. I think another Red Bull's just leaving the pits. So I imagine there'll be at least 2 minutes left. This game likes to play games with us, doesn't it? Even if you join and you see the 18-minute mark. Oh, and Finley's invited his lap. So that's him done. No faster time for Finley.
So Lenny improved by half a second, but still down there. P16.
Half a second. Oh, look at that traffic coming out of the pits as well. His teammate Adam is on the outlap as well. I'm sure he'll be moving out the way.
Oh, there's just a tyre sitting in the middle of the track there. You can see that around
Yep.
turn 3 or 4.
That'll be probably the debris from Podgy Porter. Oh, and Lenny's invalidated. Oh no.
I think Lenny was on his in lap anyway, I think. I'm not sure.
I don't know. It might have been. I didn't see, to be honest. Either way, that's him in 16th. I doubt he'll be going any faster as he moves over to let his teammate back through.
It'd be interesting to see how much time is actually left, because there's a lot of traffic and there's going to be minimal space.
There's got a lot of people starting laps.
Toto and Peter,
Well,
mate.
it's satisfied with his time. Killer Miller about to finish. Oh no, he's invalidated. What about Fury? Right, Fury the first of the bunch to come round. What does he do? He sets a... He doesn't get fast, it's still 3 temps off. Anyone else behind him? Who's next on track? Is that a Haas I see? Yep, it's Fresh Erbium. He's 4 temps down in his own time, so he won't be improving. Dylan hasn't set a lap, unfortunately, so he'll be starting from the back alongside Bio. So next on the track is an Alfa Romeo.
Waits was up, but he's invalidated.
Yeah.
So it doesn't like Finley's also invalidated.
Oh, Pashka goes 4th. Look at that, 106.8. Stonking that from him.
Funky Panda
will be the next. Where will he go?
Whoa!
Oh, provisional pole. Look at that on a. What a way to make a name for yourself in a debut. 106.6. What a lap.
Yeah, that was a great lap.
As we see others about to qualify past the lap as well. Who was it? Is that pretty much everyone done now, I think?
There's a few now crossing the line. Fury goes up a place, I think.
He does, he's up into 6th. And I think that is it now. So that, at the moment, looks like that is your race order.
Unfortunately, Finley and Willits invalidated on their final laps.
Oh.
So they couldn't improve.
So, we have a new pole setter.
On this debut as well.
Vaughan and Willits still there in 2nd and 3rd. Well then, Jake, why don't you take us through the order for qualifying?
Yes, Funky Panda on his debut grabs pole position with 6.6. Vaughan just misses out. Then P2, Willits P3, Finley P4, Ash in 5, Fury in P6, Joel P7, All Your Face in P8, Killer Miller in 9, Toto round off top 10, Crouchy P11, Podgy Porter in 12, Paul in 13, Adam 14th, Waze in 15th, Rob in 16th, Lenny 17th, Fresh in 18th, Dylan and Bio making up the back, who did not set a time.
Right then, so we've got a quick 3-minute break while the drivers sort out their strategies.
Just said Finley joined at the back on the bottom of the screen, so I'm not sure if he disconnected.
If he disconnected, that's his start of the race gone, because he'll be AI'd. Hopefully that doesn't cause too many issues.
Yeah, should be a good race, a nice competitive qualifying.
Yeah, Brazil's a track that's quite easy to overtake. On either DRS zone, it's easy to overtake coming out the back straight, of course. So if you're close, you should be able to overtake that DRS. But of course, dirty air will come into it, because obviously sectors, 1, 2 are all very windy and twisty. So if you can keep behind the car in front within like a second, you're made really.
And someone's read up a bit early.
Of course. They waited a whole minute.
Unfortunately, we can't see that anymore. But hopefully it returns. See who readies up.
So then, the wait for the red lights is over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count, and we are go. Oh, and Toto Wolff's got. It looks like it looks like a lot of drivers have jumped the start. Is that Finley's AI playing? What's going on here? Is that Finley's AI? Oh dear, so we've already got 4 drivers. Oh, Killy Miller's taking the lead. Did he jump the start, Killy Miller? Where did he start?
Yep, he was up 8 places, so he must
have... start. Oh dear, that's... of course, we've got Vaughan down in 8th position.
Yeah, it looks like Paul gets started
down
right
in
at the back. There's
Paul,
Williams and Mercedes off as well at the back.
Yep, so Killer Miller, possibly the guilty party there.
I've done that before. Someone else starts and you just instinctively start yourself.
Yeah, it's 4 drivers with a drive-through penalty already. It's not race over because we still could have safety cars, of course. And Dylan, Paul's caught up now. It's Dylan the ones at the back. These timing screens playing silly buggers with me because. Yeah. Anyway. So Killer Miller goes on. He decides he wants to try and send a little gap a bit, maybe. As the other 3 are in the pits for their stops. But I believe one of them is actually in for a new nose, which will be.
Yeah, I think a couple of them will be Paul. I think. And they're Paul in pit.
So Rob's starting for a new nose. Right. So then Killamella is your... oh, we got a VSC. Too sure we got...
Yeah,
Sector 3, there's a blue car stuck in Sector 3. Who is that?
Looks like Fury.
Cars.
Fury at the end, up there, just DNF, I think.
Oh yeah, he's DNF'd. So I don't know how you've DNF'd there. Is he DNF going into the pits? So it's still a VSC, not a full safety car just yet. There were fears the safety car was broken because there was no safety car in Tier 1 last night around Monaco, despite a few crashes.
Not even the VSC.
Just a VSC for now.
If there's going to be a safety car, it's going to be bad news for Killamella. Got to serve that drive-through yet.
Yeah. So he'll
does it have to
get
end?
3 laps. No, don't do it, Killamella. No, don't do it. No, you just, oh dear, you can't serve your drive-through.
I think he might have got away
I'll
with
tell
it.
you what, if he's got, no, I think it's pit crew coming out. I think he might have just mistimed that. He has. So that is unfortunate. That is pretty much his race over in the safety car. But that does mean that Funky Panda is your new race leader. The pole setter is back into the lead. I mean, he's already got a 1 second lead over Bashiko, who's at 3 places from the start. I think I'm losing my voice. 2 big gainers. Oh, that's Toto Wall into the wall. Oh.
The championship leader's out.
The championship leader is out. It looks like he's had a bit of a coming together, but yeah, look, he's only a wheel off.
Yeah, same place as Podgy in qualifying.
No VSC or safety car just yet. As I was saying, the big winners, Fresh Urbium and Bio, up 10 places each. When it's 6 tenths behind Bashiko, he'll want to get past Bashiko as fast as he can. He'll want to try and close that gap. Funky Panda. They're all sitting purple laps now. No overtakes just yet as the DRS train starts to form.
Yeah, Crouchy just got past Fresh there for P8. He's quite a lot of DRS to do it.
Yeah, interesting strategy. We've got a couple of guys on the hard tyres there, so 8th, 9th and 10th running on the hard tyres, so there's no safety cars. They'll be front running. Wade's down there in 11th position. He's on the mediums, the first of the medium runners. Lenny up to 12th position. He's got Paul behind him. I'll tell you what, the front 10 are close, but then after that, the back 8 have spread out each other. Apart from Killamella, who has just served his drive-through penalty and now finds himself 17th, but still 10 seconds behind Dylan.
I'm not too sure if Dylan's actually in the race or not. Looks like he is. It's Killamella now out in sector 2. Yeah, see him on the right side of that track.
Horrible race for him. Did you say that was a DNF on the racetrack with him?
No, it just looked like he just also took the inside curb and spun off.
Oh, and Bio's retired. Bio had an accident going into the pits. What's happened there? Do you know, I wonder if people are taking that curb and then, because he's hit the barrier right there.
Yeah,
so
it is a safety car.
There is a safety car as Adam dives into the pits. I wonder how people are. There must be that curb there on the left. So if we just follow on board with Dylan.
Yeah.
I'm wondering. We know curbs are this curb here. I wonder if there's any kind of. I don't know. But because I think we've seen that 2 or 3 times now. Either way, the safety car is out, so that will bunch the field up. Not that ideal for people like Crouch, because yes, it'll be close, but you have to fire up those hards again.
Yeah, it looks like they are taking that curve in the last corner.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be doing that again.
No. As the saying goes, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me.
Bash is in the pits, and Winnitz follows them in. And also,
interesting.
Yeah,
and Bashka's got himself a 5-second penalty in the pits, so that's not going to help. So, a few of these drivers getting rid of those soft tyres.
All over your face as well.
Yep. So, that promotes Joel up into 2nd position. It means that these softs probably won't be lasting that long. I imagine 8-9 laps max. So obviously with the safety car coming out now, I imagine maybe that 10 lap 11 these guys can go. But I can tell you something, those medium tyres won't be going to the end. They'll have to pit at least one more time.
Yeah, Vaughan just gets ahead of Butcher Porter coming out of the pits.
Yep.
There's a lot of different strategies going on at the minute. Top 3
Yeah.
still on the
We've only got
softs.
only 4 drivers left on the field. The softs. I'm surprised Dylan hasn't pitted, to be honest.
Yeah, he had to go for the hards or something. Just
Yeah.
go to the end.
Yeah, because I think Haas will likely do 30 laps. They won't be very nice, but they'll definitely go the distance.
So wait for the field to catch up. Adam's the last person in the train.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be very... Oh, something's happened to Finley. Was he fed a second ago?
Well, he pitted, didn't he? Oh no, he didn't pit. What's happened there then?
Yeah, because I swear the top 3 were sauce.
He was. So something's happened to Finley. We'll have to see what happened there.
Maybe just had a spin off somewhere. Not too sure.
Doesn't seem to have any damage. So maybe a bit odd. But there we go. That's good news for Mr. Funky Panda and Joel. As we, I think this is down the third lap, the safety car's been out, so I imagine the safety car will be pulling in this lap. All the cars are bunched up, apart from Dylan, who must have heard myself and Jake, and he has now pitted for a set of mediums. So he'll be pitting once more. Although 19 laps on a set of mediums, I don't think that's. Yeah, that's a question. You definitely ask your tyres. Right then, the safety car. This will be a late call because the sector 2 timer is just around here, so it'll be a very late call to see whether the safety car. There you go, safety car is in. So, as I always say, Funky Panda assumes control of the race. He is now the effective. Oh dear, and Crouchy and Urban have come together on the safety car. And when it's there's lots of drivers hitting each other in the safety. Oh dear, come on guys. That is not what we like to see. Anyway, back at the front. He's put his foot down. He's caught Joel unawares. We're seeing fresh Urban into the pits. I imagine that will be for a new wing. Same as Vaughan and Lenny in the pits as well. Good start by Panda. Oh, and that's a spinner at the back. Crouchy on his cold hard tyres is at a spin coming out of turn 1. He hasn't lost a wheel. He lost a bit of confidence. But I'd say that those 3 people that have pitted have put on softs. So they'll be looking to... And they haven't changed Lenny's wing. Jake, can you see that? Jake? Hello?
Oh yeah, sorry. I muted my mic and I forgot to turn back.
It looks like Lenny didn't get his wing fixed in the pits.
Yeah, looks like
his wing.
Yeah, he's got no wing.
So he's now got to do another lap with no wing. Oh, so that guy gets no luck. Last week at Baku, he just had no luck, and the safety car, and this week he doesn't get a nose change. What's going on there? I can hear his Yorkshire accent now going, fucking game. Alright then,
Yeah,
back at the front.
I just seen the game like not change your wing, you got slight damage, but you literally got no wing. And they normally just automatically change it for you.
Yeah. Back at the front, Funky Panda has that 7/10 gap. They pulled out 2.5 seconds over Waze, who seems to be holding the field up. Finley back to the fourth, saying that, Finley's going to taking that third position back. So So Finley back where he should be.
Yeah, Bash.
As we see, Waves has just lost his 3 positions in a couple of corners.
Yeah, Bash when
Just
it's
little
took
bumps
advantage
from
as well.
Port on there. A lot of these guys have got well, we know Finley's just 3 seconds, but these guys have got 5 seconds to get rid of as well. Is Lenny back in the pits? Is he about to get lapped? I think he's okay, and now he's on a set of mediums, so he's obviously got no fresh softs.
Has he got a wing this time?
He'll get
Yes,
out,
he has.
but I think Lenny's issue
Oh!
is... Oh, and he's spun coming out the pits!
Now he's got no wing.
And it's resetting onto the track. And is this where Lenny retires?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't blame him, to be fair, but it's self-inflicted, I'm afraid, there, Lenny.
Yeah. And that's put out the safety car as well.
It has. Oh dear, Lenny. So, we've already got 5 retirements from a track. It is a tricky track, to be fair, but yeah, not this tricky. So, will we now see the front 3 pit for a fresh set? The problem is, the field is so bunched up now, so when these 3 pits, they'll be coming out last.
Yeah.
Well, almost last, because Vaughan and Urban were back down there, but they will come out in, 13th and 14th. Or 12th and 13th even. So we'll see what they do. Podgy Porter's got a 3-second penalty underneath the safety car. Always a wise thing to do. So a second safety car of the race. And it looks like...
Funky Panda staying out.
Yeah, it's Panda staying out. Joel pits. What about Finley? Finley pits as well. So Funky Panda. I think Funky Panda's going for that one stop, isn't he? He's going for the softs, and he'll go to lap 15, and he'll pit for a set of mediums.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Well, it's gone for the halves. And Joel's DNF. What's happened here? Under the safety car as well. Another one gone.
Oh, where's Joel spun? Is he spun coming out of the pits as well?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, you see, he's reset the track where Lenny did.
I'll tell you what, there must be I don't want to swear, there must be a horrible curve coming out of that pit then, because we've seen Lenny spin, and we've now seen Joel spin. Jeez.
Yeah, let's hope we don't have any more safety cars. Hopefully this race livens up a bit.
Yeah. So Funky Panda then, the only guy. Actually, next to the light. The pole man yet to pit. Waves in second, of course, he is also yet to pit. As is SF1 Crouchy. So 3 people yet to pit. The field is bunched up now, so you imagine next lap the safety car will probably go back in. Unless it decides just to do a 3rd lap just for the hell of it.
Hopefully not.
Not a lot of truck action at the moment. 12 laps in, 2 safety cars. We've had a lot of weird incidents. People spinning in the pits. We've had people hitting each other under the safety car. It's almost a TG tradition, isn't it?
A few jump starts.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had everything. Jump starts, safety car penalties, 2 safety cars, VSC, spinning in the pits. It's just need the kitchen sink now, and we've had it all.
Just looking, well, there's no real winners in the safety car at the minute. The field's bunched up anyway.
Yeah. I mean, the winner really, the short-term winner will be all over your face, because you imagine Funky Panda will pit in the next couple of laps. Waves will likely pit by lap 20, and that will give all over your face the lead. And of course, if he pulls out a little gap, who's to say Funky Panda will get through the track? Because obviously he'll have to come back through the pack once he pits. Because everyone else will be through their stints and he'll be refreshed in. Safety car is in this lap, so Funky Panda will be backing that pack up, making sure he can get a nice room. I wonder if he'll be able to go out like he did before. And look at Dylan, up to 7th. That's a lesson for you folks. Look at lap 1, Dylan was almost a lap behind with all those pit stops he had to make after lap 2, 3. And now he's sitting there in 7th position. And Funky Panda goes quite early. I'm quite surprised at that, because that'll give Waze a bit of slipstream. He's only 3 turns behind. The green flag is waved. But I think Funky Panda knows that those softs will, even though they're 12 laps old, they'll be able to fire up a lot easier.
And it's like Crouch is going to attack Finley. It's going to be 2 wide and 2 rows there.
2 by 2 by 2.
Yeah.
Ooh, and that's not going to end well for anyone. Crouch, you better unlucky coming up.
Oh,
Up there. Oh, was that Haas in the wall?
yeah, Finley just lost on the exit.
Finley! Oh no, Finley. Oh, Finley's lost a bit of his wing. So that, unfortunately, is another stop for him. And so we got, I thought it was a VSC for a second there, but no, it was just the yellow flag for Finley. So, look at that. 3 of the top 4, Vaughan, Winnings and Finley, are on the bottom 3 at the moment. So, yeah, Crouchy's falling down the field as he lost a bit of wing.
He's going to go
Because
on
of
the
this
move.
angle, but it's like, I tell you what, it's probably those hard tyres. They're so hard to warm up this year. As Funky Panda has almost a second already after 1 lap. There'll be a face clawing back to Waze as we see another car into the wall. It's
fresh.
Serbian.
That'll be another safety car, surely.
Well, it looks like he's retired on track because his car's got going again.
I'm not sure, I didn't see
Make
that
a
one.
note. Well, he's retired, but I'm following him, and his car's going again. So he's obviously had a spin and retired.
Ah, I see.
So yeah, because his car's just crossing the finish line now. I don't know where it's going to retire. It's slowly coming to a halt. It's still going.
No safety car, so.
Where's it going? Come on, park up. Park up, Fresh's car. There we go. Right then, back to the front. Panda. This gap's 7 tenths now. All over your face, back up the inside. So we've got top 3. Top 3 well within distance of each other. Rob up there in full position. And we've
Paul's
seen
gone.
RL Paul retire now. What's happened to him?
Last
How's
corner.
Paul retire? How did you retire there?
Don't know, maybe locked up going to that corner, I'm not sure.
And we've got a VSC. I don't think Paul has ABS off, to be honest. I'm not too sure how you. I'm going to be on board with Finley. And I'm going to see. Oh, Paul's car disappeared. Brilliant. So we can't even see how Paul retired there. Maybe he ran into the back of someone. I do not know.
And
Because
Dylan's getting a wing change.
Dylan's in the pits. Yeah, he's getting the pits, and maybe those two are coming together. Funky Panda. I don't think no, he won't be taking advantage of the VSC. Has a lap gone by without an incident so far?
Don't think
Either
so.
way, those what I would do for one of those BWS graphics that tell me how good Panda's tyres are, because 14 lap softs around here can't be good, even though we've done about 7-8 laps behind safety cars. Those tyres definitely won't be doing me any favours. I've got a long virtual safety car as well.
Yeah, it's a long one. There we go.
There we go. Like if your Waves on the straight, it looks like Waves could have he's having an attack, he's gone on the outside. Funky Panda goes to cover him off. And Funky Panda keeps his lead. And all their face has overtaken. Well, he was in third, I keep forgetting. Anyway, it was all over your face. He stayed in third. Rob is still fourth. Added up to fifth. Another driver who was right down the bottom at the start. He's up into 5th position. We're down to 12 drivers now, so points are up for grabs tonight, especially with Toto and Wolf out of the race. our championship leader.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got, it looks like Adam is got a bit of a train behind him, and he's got some damage, but he's got, well, I suppose he's on tap that of mediums. He's got Podgy Potter on fresh shots behind him, and Bashika slightly fresher mediums. So Adam doing a bit of a favour for the guys in front of him. Ooh, bit of oversteer there, coming out of the corner for Adam. Back to the front, Funky Panda without a little gap. As we see Bashika overtake Podgy Potter. Vaughan up to 8th now, another guy who was last a second ago. God, dear me. Right, we're almost halfway. As Vaughan sets the fastest lap of the race at 109.1. Podgy Potter has got back past Bashika as they're about to get. Oh, and he's gone for a spin. It's Bashika's gone for a spin. He went for a move. Podgy Potter, he's come up the worst. As Podgy Potter tries to get past Adam. He does on those fresh softs. Easy pickings, really. Podgy Potter up into 5th position.
3 wide going that turn 1 there. That's never going to end well.
2 wide is bad enough. 3 wide is asking for trouble. Right then, yeah, Punky Panda. 16 laps on these tyres now. It'll be almost 17 laps. I don't think he's going to be able to pull up that gap. Because even though his softs and mediums are both 16 laps old, those softs are going to be crying a lot harder. As he pit. He stays out. So he's getting another lap. He feels like he can get some more juice out those tyres. And they're still all over your face. He's only a couple of attempts now behind Waves. And wait. So we see Vaughan get past Adam. Adam slowly falling back down the field on those old mediums.
Funky Panda's got to be in punchy territory. I guess the safety cars will help them.
I think he's in danger, but I think we've had 2 VSCs and we've had 2 safety cars. So was it 3 safety cars we've had now? We had 3?
3, yeah.
I think we've had 3 yet. So that's at least 8 laps behind the safety car. He's probably had a good 10 laps behind the safety car. So under like reduced conditions for your tyres. So
I'm also watching Waves and he looks like he's struggling on the mediums.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But again, with the mediums, they're not as obviously as hard to warm up as the hardest, but when they're that old, they'll be a bit tricky, and they won't be as grippy, of course. Will either of them pits? Panda, no, he teases it, but he doesn't. Waze also stays out, but he's coming under pressure now from all over your face. He has a look up the inside, thinks against it in the end. Rob holding on beautifully there in 4th on his old hard tyres. And as I say that, he gets another 3-second penalty for the cutting. What I said earlier about the DRS, Waze, you can tell Funky Panda is obviously the quicker driver, but Waze is able to keep that gap under a second, and every lap he pulls that gap back. And the DRS.
Yep, staying at DRS zone is crucial. As you can see, Vaughan's not really catching up to P4 because he hasn't got the DRS. Rob has.
Yep, his tyres are also 10 laps old, so they won't be doing him any favours as Dylan is the latest man to get a 3-second penalty.
All the faces are a lot closer this time. I was about to say 2 leaders gone in, but Funky Panda's gone in.
Yeah, Panda's gone in, so that will leave the gap. Will he take a dive? He doesn't, he thinks about it. So now, we'll wait, will he get the DRS, or will it just be all over your face? A shorter straight here, so look at that. What a poor first corner there for all over your face, because Way was able to turn out half a second. So,
front 3 had no DRS whatsoever.
Yeah. Trying to put it out, and Rob's sitting there in 4th. He hasn't got any DRS. Tell you, none of the field. There's only one driver. Willis has got 90%. Everyone else. Bashir got bad. Funky out in 10th position, so he'll be going. So that's his last stop. So the race is on now for Funky Panda, because obviously Bashka will likely pit again, We got Willits there in 8th position. He probably won't pit again if he has to. Obviously, we know Crouch will have to pit because he hasn't pitted yet. Adam will likely pit again. Podgy Pot will pit again. Vaughan's going to pit again. Rob will have to pit. All over your face. Here we go. The battle resumes. Can he get in this time? He goes for the outside. And he does. He gets into turn 1, but the Ferrari's not giving up. He goes back up the inside. Tremendous battling from these two as All Over Your Face takes the scenic route. But he will get another chunk of DRS.
Rob's got a good run on both now as well. But he's going to run out of room.
Will he get a free one? No, Rob thinks against it for now as All Over Your Face takes the lead of the race. Oh, there's been a collision between Way and Rob, and that's Way out of the race. Oh dear. Oh, that's so unfortunate. And if that's a safety car, then that is good news for a lot of these drivers. But that's put All Over Your Face in a fantastic position now. It doesn't look like there's a safety car or a VSC coming out. I think a VSC would have been up by now if there was one. But we're down to 11 drivers. not something I thought I'd be saying in Brazil, if I'm perfectly honest. I think we've had more retirements tonight than we did in Baku last week.
Yeah, it's Podgy Porter's now.
Baku started. Podgy Porter in third.
And past Rob as he dives into the pits.
Yep, Rob is in the pits. I imagine. Did he get wing damage?
Yeah,
either way,
probably.
Either way, he'll be happy to get rid of those hard tyres. Let's see, does he go for a wing change? He does. Does he? Oh no, he's got a 5-second penalty. Makes it even worse. Yep, and a wing change as well. So, very not ideal. But 11 runners, we've still got 14 laps to go. The odds of someone crashing are very high. So, you know, if you finish, you're likely to get points. How many times has so All Over Your Face has stopped once. He doesn't have to stop again, but those medium tyres won't be going another thing. But I tell you what, he'll probably try and go at least another 4 or 5 laps because he'll likely want to. If he's got a fresh set of softs, I imagine that'll be his plan. So, any battles down the field? We've got Vaughan.
Yeah, Winnets.
Look at that, Vaughan up into 3rd place.
Yeah, Winnets is going to attack Adam down the DRS straight. He goes to the inside and he's going to get that move done nice and easy for the turn.
Indeed. Look at that, Crouchy finally put another 22 laps. Took those hards a very long way. What does he go on? He's got a 5-second penalty result. I imagine he'll be going for the mediums. No, a set of softs. So a bold move there. I imagine they'll be hoping for a safety car to help those tyres go the distance. Vaughan has got past Podgy Porter up into 2nd place.
Yeah, it's a good battle between these two, keep trading places.
Yep. We've got Winnets. So I think Winnets is in pole position for the win here.
Yeah, he doesn't have to pit, does he?
No, he doesn't have to pit. He does have the. He does have 3 seconds of penalties though. So.
Funky Panda could, if he gets a move on, he could catch him. Funky Panda.
As Vaughan pits. What will Vaughan go for?
As does
Podgy follows him in the pits. So let's see what tyres. So Vaughan, we've got another set of softs. It is indeed Podgy Porter. What will he put on? Another set of softs. So 2 sets of softs to the end.
Wing change for Podgy as well.
Oh, wing change for Podgy. So if that's he's got a wing change. That's in good pace if he's been held onto that wing.
Yeah.
So All Over Your Face will probably have. Well, he can pit any time now. As Rob sets the fastest lap of the race on those fresh softs. Well, he is currently under pressure from Crouchy. So, if you could call it now, Jake, who would you say is going to win the race? Oh, is that Dylan?
So,
is he at a spin? Yeah, Dylan's at a spin. I think he might have started in the pits and come out.
I think Funky Panda will get this on a just because when it said that 3-second penalty.
Yeah. There you go. All of your face is now in the pits. Yeah, I think you're right there. I think Funky Panda is picking the front one up to win here today. And Adam pits as well. Moves Panda up into third position.
So what, he's about 6.5 seconds behind Winners, is it?
Yeah.
Effectively 3 at the minute.
You imagine Bashka will have to pit again. Winners probably won't. So that pit works out nicely. All over your face, comes out in fourth position, and so I tell you what, all over your face on those fresh softs. I wouldn't rule him out just yet. 9 seconds behind, but we'll see how far he can go. He's got Vaughan behind him as well, pushing forward. A lot of these guys now going to the end. Finley and Dylan are pitting again. How many times have these guys pitted? 4 stops for Dylan. 4 stops for Dylan. Second stop for Finley. So position change wise, Dylan being last, but he still made 8 places, so well done Dylan.
Yeah.
Rob up there making 8 places, and as we see Bashka pits, so he'll be going in for his last stop. I imagine that'll be him putting on a fresh set of softs to the end of the race. So I guess now we wait to see how quick Funky Panda can catch Winners.
Yeah, looks like there's going to be a nice battle forming here for Adam Train.
See all of your face is getting the gap down. It's a temperature in there. Not quite as quick as he would want. He needs about a second a lap really to be in contention.
Bashika's come out behind his train, so it's going to be a nice little battle here for P6 for the rest of the race, hopefully.
Yeah, all these guys on freshest tyres. So we get to see who comes out on top there.
Yeah, so Funky Panda is effectively only a second behind Winners at the minute.
Yep, as we see Vaughan now coming up to the back of All Over Your Face. Both drivers on the fresh softs again as always. Will Vaughan, will he make short work of All Over Your Face? He's got the DRS.
He's not using any of his DRS though, so he could have done it there.
Well, I mean, All Over Your Face is down to 3%, so as Vaughan does at the bottom of that, now we'll see, can Vaughan stick to him?
Yep, he's applying it now.
There you go, easy pickings. Vaughan goes past, and that's candy from a baby, as I like to say. But the gap now to Funky Panda is only 7.5 seconds. So that gap has come down a second in a lap. So the race is on. Vaughan could win this, you know.
Yeah, he's got a chance.
He has. Is Vaughan one of this year's winners?
Yeah, he won round 2, was it? I can't remember now.
So Vaughan could be the first person to win 2 races.
Round 3 in Mexico, he won.
Yeah. Ah, yes, the one that got away.
Yeah. Won't talk about that.
Yeah, look at that, the gap down to 6.4 now, so that's another second. So the gap is definitely coming down.
Bashuka all over the back of Adam, right in his gearbox.
Oh, look at that, even coming out the corner. He's got anyone for the DRS straight. Jesus!
Good save.
Excuse me. And he still goes for the move on Adam. He's, I tell you what, he's going to need a new pair of pants. I know I certainly will after doing that, and he's still going for the move on Adam. Adam riding on well.
Adam's got the DRS, it looks like.
None of them got DRS. But Adam keeps the pace, Dylan has overtaken Finley. It looks like Finley is AI at the moment.
Yeah, I believe he's disconnected. I believe.
That's a shame. Winnets then, he is now only 2.5 seconds. So if you're Winnets, would you pit for a fresh set of softs now, or would you just try and sit this out?
Well, he'll come out. I don't know where he'll come out, but he doesn't lose too many positions.
To be fair, I think he would come out in about 9th position.
Yeah, so he might as well just stay out.
Yeah. Funky Panda, gap down to 2.3 seconds. Vaughn has the gap down to 5.3. He's bringing all over your face along with him. Making use of that DRS. And Vaughn's got DRS as well because he had it on Finley's car. Got a double DRS for those two. Down the field, Podgy Porter just under 8 seconds behind all over your face. Rob goes behind him, just over a second behind. Crouchy, 7th, just under a second behind Rob. Behind him, Adam, holding off Bashika again. Dylan up there on 10th position, currently holding the last points place. He's had a bit of a nightmare race, Dylan. Not being able to qualify and all those pit stops. But yeah, he's holding on. So technically we only have 10 drivers. Funky Panda looks like he wants to get this done on the track because he's done the gap down to 1.3 now. 1.2.
Yeah, we saw Vaughan like a full tank of ERS a couple of laps ago, but he spent it all now, so he's really trying to get away from
he knows he's got to get a move on. And Vaughan, once again, has got DRS. He's managed to get DRS off his teammate, off lapping him, so he'll be thanking him for that. In the next lap or two, Funky Panda will be getting DRS off Winnets.
Yeah, there's Rob's caught to the back of Podgy Porter now. He's still, hang on, Podgy Porter's back.
Podgy. Oh, and that's his race. I mean, I think he'll be able to keep that 9th position because Dylan's over a minute behind. But that's Podgy's race. I think that's his hunt for any more points over. Shame for him, really. As Bashka has actually now got past Adam. So we'll see if Bashka can make any inroads into Crouchy in front of him. Because Crouchy is hunting down as Funky Panda is now in DRS range and he's caught him really rapidly there. How easy would he be able to overtake Winnets here? Looks like the gap's a bit big, but he might be able to get alongside him by the end. Nope, Winnets got it covered. So Funky Panda will have to be patient one more lap. But that's one lap.
Rob makes a little mistake going out the exit. He's gone on the grass. Oof. Thought he's going to come right across Crouchy there, but luckily he managed to save it. Crouchy passes Rob.
So up into 5th place for Crouchy on his debut. Both deputies in the top 5 at the moment. Good drives from both of those guys. All over your face, still under a second behind Vaughan. So these guys really able to put the pressure on. Funky Panda will he be able to get it done this time? He still looks a fair bit behind, to be honest.
Yeah, looks like
Winnets got the most DRS. Funky Panda's got the speed. Will he have a look at the inside? Will he have a look? But Winnets is right to that move. And now on the exit, this is where he gets it right up his backside. Winnets will surely have no defence against us now. Panda will take that lead of the race. He does. So Winnets now will be looking to stave off. He could lose a podium here because he's only, well, technically he's only 6/10 ahead of Vaughan. So, but then having said that, his tyres 20 laps old, they are going to be screaming. Yeah, I think even hard tyres at this point are going to be finding it hard.
All of your face right behind Vaughan as well, so when it's going to struggle to
Vaughan is now under that 3 seconds. Vaughan is now under that 3 seconds.
As Bash and Rob going side by side. Yeah. Bash has been on the back of him for a couple of laps now, right on the back.
Yeah. Interestingly, all of your face has now actually fallen outside of the DRS zone. So maybe a bit of a reprieve there for Winnets.
Oh, yeah.
And Winnets, of course, got DRS on that last lap, and he's got DRS again now. He comes out of turn 3. So Winnets getting a bit of a boost. I wonder if Podgy Porter will be able to set a fastest lap. He's got those fresh tyres on.
Yeah, might as well go for it. There's a battle for 5th is continuing. Crouchy and Rob got both no ERS, so looks like Bash could take this P5 before the end of the race.
Yeah, Rob's got penalties, so it looks like 5th could be his unless Bashka gets ahead of Rob. Winnets is now outside of the DRS zone, so he won't get that extra speed. Or it'll be a face. I take him off some damage because he's fallen 2.5 seconds behind Vaughan.
Yeah, he's all over the back of him for quite a few laps.
Must have damage. Has he gone over a curb too much? Because in this game, with the body damage, if you go over a curb, you can damage your body. And look, he's fallen.
Rob looks to go down the inside. Crouchy.
Yep.
He gets it done. There's Bash going to get him on the exit as well, perhaps.
Yeah. Crouchy gets the DRS though, so he'll be able to come back up Rob. Are they going to be three wide coming into turn 4?
Bash going to follow Crouchy. We'll try to.
Crouchy goes. Bash go around the outside. No, they're still playing nice, these boys. I think it was tier 1, wasn't it, last season, where I think it was Alros and someone were battling for about the whole race. This is a very good track for racing.
I think it was Fitz.
Yeah. Vaughan now under a second behind Winnets. So able to take that second position on track.
Let's see if Bash can do anything this time.
Got
a similar ERS now. And Rob goes down the inside. He's already passed Crouchy, and Bash is going to follow him round the outside. Crouchy's going to hold it down the inside. Bash going to... he just backs out.
Thinks against it there. He's given Rob a bit of breathing space, so these two will be going at it, going into turn 4. Will Bashika, will they have a look? Does. They're going side by side. Oh, he pushes Crouchy up the track and he takes the position. Interesting.
Yeah. It's a decent racing for them 3.
Yeah. Winnets, I think has been saved by the. He's been saved by that damage.
Yeah.
Looks like Vaughan will be able to get Winnets before the DRS. No, here we go. Look at that. Candy from a baby. Nice and easy.
As we're into the final lap now.
Yeah, final lap of the race. Without trying to curse anyone, who's your vote for driver of the day? I think it's a pretty easy vote, I think, in my mind. What about yourself? I mean, do you agree, even though I haven't told you who it is?
Like we talked about Funky Panda. Without a doubt, I thought it was wrong to stay out the safety cars, made them soft after the way.
I just said it, but Rob's going to go into the wall. Oh, and Crouch is retired. He's had his wall. He's had his. Oh, I can't talk. He's had his wheel taken off. Oh no! On the last lap of the race. Ow. Are coming together.
I didn't quite catch it, but I saw it in the background.
Rob hasn't got a wing, but I don't think Poggi Porter can catch up 35 seconds. Oh, drum, the last lap here in Brazil as Funky Panda crosses the line to take a win on his debut here in 7GR in Tier 2. A great race from Funky Panda. Well done to us. Dylan with DNS. So we are going to have 9 classified finishers. Technically 8 because Finley's on AI. Adam will cross the line in 6th. Rob will, with no wing, will... he's lost 15 seconds to Poggi Porter, but don't hit the wall now. Is that Crouch you DNFing? Oh, yeah, he's already sorry. He'll cross the line in 7th. Poggi Porter, 18 seconds behind, will cross the line in 8th position. Dear me, what a finish to the race.
Yeah, I didn't quite see what happened, but I saw something in the background. It looked like Rob sort of lost control of his car and just smashed him and then crouching.
Oh, what a dramatic end to the race. Oh, dear me. Well, the game thinks Rob's driver of the day, but I think I have to agree with Jake. I think Funky Panda, not just for the win, but the fact that he kept his cool, he kept his tyres on, he didn't bother pitting, he just stayed out, maximised the tyres, the grip and the lap times, pitted when he needed to, passed who he needed to, come back to the field. And in the end, I won't say it was an easy race for him, but certainly wasn't hard. A great result for Winnets in third there on those tyres, on those hard tyres. They were, 22 laps hard in the end. Then, Jake, why don't you take us through the classified runners?
Yeah, Funky Panda on his debut takes the win. Vaughan with the fastest lap as well. He'll be picking up an extra point for that. Winnets completes the podium. We face fourth. Bashuk fifth. Adams sixth. Robin seventh. Podgy 8th, which is the last classified runners, and Crouchy P9, Finley P10, Dylan, obviously DNF in the last lap as well, Waze 12th, Paul 13, Fresh 14, Joel 15, Lenny 16, Ira 17, Killermere 18, Toto, and Fury making up the rest of the DNFs.
Well, after a bit of a slow start, a bit of a slow burn in that race, wasn't it? There was the first 15 laps of the safety car, and in the last 20 laps, the race came alive. So that is us. That is it from us here on a sunny Wednesday night. Next week we return on Tuesday, 8:30 for Tier 1 around Australia. Are you streaming that race, Jake, next week?
Possibly. We shall see.
Unfortunately, as I'm away, Tier 1 streams might not be a regular thing. But do please join us next week. I'm sure we'll sort the sign counts out if you've enjoyed it tonight. Tier 1, of course, always bring their A game, unless it's a street circuit, which Australia always is. And Australia is another track with lots of curbs and lots of places to